take a right here till it ends. No, take a left till it dead ends.
Get started by visiting MichiganVeterans.com or call 1-800-MICHVET. Brought to you by the Michigan Veterans News Agency.
All I do is take a right.
Yes.
And DTE is working to restore power as quickly as possible. Of course, the most important thing is your safety. If you see a downed line, report it through your DTE app or call 800-477-4757. Remember, stay at least 20 feet away. Don't touch anything weird, and keep kids and pets away too. Yes, allergies and convenience. Together, we can keep it safe. DTE. If your power is out, a generator can make things easier. But DTE wants you to know how to keep your family safe. Never ever use a portable generator inside your home. It emits carbon monoxide, which can be deadly. Keep it outside, away from windows and doors, so the fumes won't come in.
Hey, honey.
Yep.
I'm just not feeling so well. I might have to lay down.
All right. Well, we'll be there. We're heading that way right now.
Okay. I got that vertigo and it's making me sick.
Okay, we'll lay down. We'll be there in a little bit.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
She's gonna lay down. What are you doing?
What's going on with that? Whoa.
Holmes.
Put it up there upside down.
I have awoken the UFC crowd.
Can't see which one it is. Go.
I dig the UFC. I don't
Right.
mind the blood.
Let's go left here.
Conor McGregor thing, it just struck me as cheap. It struck me as, Rocky Balboa and Hugh Jackman. Like, I just don't need it. You guys don't like me listening. I just asked him one question. We know it's not good. We know it's become a part of American sports. There's no denying it. Anyone who wants to deny it. My question is there more left? Is there room for it to grow? Or is this just what it's going to be? I kind of wonder if this is just, we've hit the top. Harry, I've reached the top. 485-997-97. Let me see what we yeah, let's go to there right now. All right, let's go to Bill. What's up, Billy?
Alright, quick question. You got Saunders and Canelo, who just sold out 73,000 people at the world record at Cowboy Stadium. And boxing's not dead. Boxing's on its rise again. You got Usyk and Joshua coming up. You got Devin Haney, who's making big time shout-outs to people like Ryan Garcia. Let's look at that.
I want to have
Bennett Street.
these guys could deliver a pizza to our listeners'
Just off
houses.
Bennett
And
Street.
we wouldn't know who they are. When I say boxing's dead, that's why. Canelo is a fabulous Mexican-American boxer. They had that fight in Dallas for a reason. He filled it. He's a phenomenal fighter. Bill, Canelo Alvarez could start doing middays here. Nobody would know who he is.
I don't know about that. You got a boxing community and you got a hardcore.
Who's the boxing
hardcore with
community?
MMA.
The boxing community is what? People Rico's age?
No. My 14-year-old son keeps pouring over who all those guys are.
Right, because his daddy is a boxing geek. You know what I mean,
That is true.
Bill, I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, like if you were a huge hockey guy, your kid would know all the hockey players. You have to look at the big picture. And I'm not telling you not to enjoy it, and I'm not telling you there aren't talented fighters. What I'm telling you is boxing does not have a hold on this country the way it did 30 years ago, the way horse racing did 50 years ago. Like, it's just not there. And you can fight it, you can argue it, it's fallen below soccer. It's fallen below the UFC. Oh, Ryan Garcia, he's 20 and up. I got news for you. Ryan Garcia could be your Uber driver tonight, and not a single passenger would know it's him. That's how you know your sport's in trouble. That's all. I mean, it's just
No, you're not wrong. I mean, that is so true. And then you speak to generationally.
I mean,
Like,
Canelo's going to fill a crowd with Mexican American populace the same way that Conor McGregor fills it with Irish American populace. Like, it's a sales.
But your thing has been it's not that there's no audience. There's an audience for this. Absolutely, there's an audience.
Super niche.
Right, but to what degree? And I think you see with fight sports. I know I'm lumping MMA and boxing, and they're two different crowds. Fight sports are trying to still grow, but you look at what McGregor's doing, and it's becoming more of a sideshow. You look at what Mayweather's doing, and you question, is there any integrity or
See, if I
legitimacy
were a
in what's
boxing
going on,
fan
man?
like Bill, I would be mortified what Floyd's doing. That hurts boxing.
No, that whole thing was a dog and pony show. There's not going to be any judges. You know the way Floyd fights, so there's not going to be a knockout. So
But he took his hat, bro. 248-539-9797. Let's go over to Scotty. He's up next. Scott, what's up, bud?
How's it going, guys?
Good, Scotty. What's on your mind, pal?
I got a couple to talk about the UFC. I don't understand the hatred for Conor McGregor. Did you guys watch the last fight by any chance?
I don't hate Conor McGregor. I just know he's no longer relevant anymore. Once he did the Floyd thing, it was just kind of done. That's it.
Yeah, but he's still getting in the ring and performing. He's still very great.
Scott, that's fine. So you're going to buy the fight. You love Conor.
Yes, I am.
That's cool. My question still remains, is there more for UFC to do, or do you think this is the top of its game, that this is as popular as it can get?
Oh, I think there's a lot of them. I think signing with ESPN is going to drastically increase their rating.
So do you think the UFC puts boxing out a decade from now?
yeah.
Like, you think boxing ends in a decade? Is that kind of where your head's at?
Oh, for sure. That's actually what my husband was talking about. You guys were talking about watching these Tyson fights where it's a real fight. In my eyes, UFC is a real fight.
It is.
I think that's cool.
It is. Scott, listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but you basically didn't listen to any of this. And this is what happens. You get the Uber McGregor fan, and they just don't listen. I like UFC. I like it better than boxing. I think it's a better product. I think it's a more intense product. I think it's a product that delivers fights that people want to see. I think it's a product where at least we deliver decisions, i.e. one dude's dead on the ground and the other dude's dancing. But you didn't listen to any of that because you popped a boner because I said I didn't want to see Conor McGregor anymore. So you're driving around town in your Irish flag cape and you're pissed. Scott, you gotta just listen. Try. I didn't say a negative thing, but I'm sorry. Like, Conor had his time. No one's arguing he's not dangerous. No one's arguing he couldn't kill everybody in this room. I'm just saying I don't want to pay $79.99 to watch him fight no more. That's it. Not interested in part 3 of a fight. I don't need it. That's it. But you didn't listen to none of it. Jim, it just drives me nuts. I try to spell things out. I try to have a topic. I try to have a conversation. And then you get a guy who calls up and they don't listen to nothing you say.
Well, it's because you came for theirs, Mike.
I didn't say anything.
No, I know you didn't, but that's
how
how
he wants to fight anymore, and I don't understand how he didn't split his pants when he sits down. That's it.
Well, he split his last 6 fights. I mean, you talk about relevancy. I mean, that's a factor. 3-3 in his last 6.
Great, you're done. So, I mean, that's it. The fight game does not allow for playing 500 football here. It doesn't. It just, like, you know what's weird about it? And maybe it's just I'm empty. I have never loved any player, fighter, team enough to deny reality or make excuses. I don't. And it's like Spartan fans who still don't understand why I hit Antonio with a flaming garbage. Well, because I'm not a fan. I mean, I like the team. But if my team starts losing games, I'm not trying to make excuses as to why.
Right, Antonio can win all the Rose Bowls in the world, but when he stops delivering on that, and when the team starts to run, well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can't take away.
Like, these people love something with such intensity that they can't see the reality of it. I've never. My God, I got kicked out of watching the Super Bowl with my father. I was 9. I was too young. I was upset at the Giants. I was upset we couldn't get to Yogi. Guess what? I've never been programmed. And then you take holes like that, and we're bent out of shape because I said, what? I don't want to see you guys 3-3 in his last 6 fights? That I thought that the on-stage routine was ridiculous? I don't know. It's weird. And I know you love your Wolverines like that, and that's your thing.
Oh, don't do that. That's not. Don't do that.
Jimmy Cookies.
I'll be Jimmy Cookies before I'll be Jimmy Wolverine.
When did you let the Wolverines go?
When I went to a school that I actually identified with.
So how did you deal with all the goofballs who went to CMU but
I hated those people. And the same with the Spartans. They had a game at CMU against Michigan State.
That was 2015.
Yeah.
We debuted the satin helmets.
Yeah, we were wearing those black uniforms, one time only.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd love to bring them back. But you had fans showing up. They'd walk from class, change into their Spartan gear, and walk into the stadium. Disgusted me.
I don't get it.
How do you go to one school and then root that?
Today is National Cookie Day.
What do you want from me?
I just present that with no comment. Hey, Northville Lumber, Trek stacking leader. See how I pivoted there? It's like how Kenny pivoted out of the conversation we had earlier. Look, Northville Lumber, Trek stacking leader, oldest company in the state. They get it right. We'll get to Kenny's pick in a second, but I got to get this in. We're way over time. Bottom line is, Northville Lumber, Trek stacking's in stock all the time. No special orders, no waiting, no driving around town. You get what you need when you need it at the price you want. It's Northville Lumber. From the design center to the lumber yard to the warehouse, they stock the stuff that other places can't or won't. Northville Lumber, it's a sure bet, unlike a Jim Costa 3-leg baseball parlay. Call today or go to northvillelumber.com. That's northvillelumber.com.
It's the pick of the day, brought to you by the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit.
We've got Kenny, MF, and Con. We are ready to roll. Oh, Jews.
Twins, BetMGM total 9.5. I'm going over -110. Manning has looked rough lately. Kenta Maeda not great either. Also, Twins, number 1 in the league at covering overs. That's number 1. I'm taking the over.
Brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and turn game days into paydays. Please bet responsibly.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. Southfield Freeway southbound at 7 Mile, left side is blocked by an accident. 275 southbound at 6 Mile, left shoulder is blocked by a crash. On the northbound side near 5 Mile, right shoulder now blocked by a disabled vehicle. Then coming up this weekend, 75 northbound is scheduled to close from 8 to 14 Mile, as well as 75 southbound from Square Lake Road to 8 Mile through Monday morning. You can use Woodward to get around it. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Getting the COVID-19 vaccine is your shot to win. Michiganders 18 and older vaccinated between December 1st, 2020 and July 30th, 2021 are now eligible to win millions in prizes. Get details and enter at mishottowin.com. Subject to sweepstakes rules.
PNC Bank believes that if your smartwatch can help you avoid overdoing it during a workout, then your bank should be able to help you avoid an overdraft fee. Introducing Low Cash Mode, available with Virtual Wallet, the financial watch-out that gives you advance warning, multiple options, and at least 24 hours of extra time to help avoid an overdraft fee. Because we believe how you handle overdraft should be in your control, not just your bank's. And now through September 28th, earn up to $300 when you open and use a select new Virtual Wallet product. Simply establish a qualifying direct deposit. To learn more, visit a branch or pnc.com/checking offer. Virtual Wallet with Low Cash Mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference. Low Cash Mode is a service mark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. Virtual Wallet is a registered trademark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Caparo of National Benefit Plan. For affordable life insurance, log on to ndphealth.com.
Last year, 97 won the Ticket Student Heart Check program detected over 150 student athletes who needed to follow up with a cardiologist to ensure they have a healthy heart. Make time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. You could win the ticket signing bonus. $1,000 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL. Win more and cash in more with the help of BetQL. Download the BetQL app today to learn more. That's BETQL. Listen for the keyword at 1/2 each hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Text that keyword to 72881 before the end of that hour. Message and data rates apply. And you could win a $1,000 signing bonus on 97.1 The Ticket. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit.
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto
An Odyssey station.
Jimmy Cookies over here. What grown adult smashes a Pop-Tart at 5 in the afternoon? Jimmy Cookies! Come on!
He's your cookie man, he's your cookie man. Turn the oven on. He's a cookie man, he's a cookie man. When your cut is long. He's your cookie man, he's a cookie man. Turn the oven on. He's your cookie man, he's your cookie man. When your cut is long.
Today is National Cookie Day. And if you don't understand the legend of Jimmy Cookies, means you haven't mowed his lawn. Where you too could get a dozen cookies brought to your house like you're a 12-year-old child. 5 o'clock on a Friday. We've got the UFC conversation, and I'm happy to talk about it. But we do need to bring this into picture as well. The NBA Finals are a complete disaster. Now, I know I'm an NBA guy, and I know I'm the guy who's like, I'm kind of tired of LeBron. But what we are watching, first of all, the basketball is terrible. Second of all, the games are not competitive. Phoenix basically has their arm out on Milwaukee's forehead, and it's like, come on now. But the reality is no one's watching. TV numbers are out. The NBA Finals ratings are down 35% from 2019. We're not using 2020 because the world was ending and they were playing in a high school gym. Last time we had a normal finals was 19. The ratings are down 35%.
Like it gets worse than that. If you go back to 2018, because 2019 was Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors and an injured Golden State Warriors.
18 was real brand name.
It's down 50%
okay.
from 2018.
So with that in mind, I have said LeBron every year it gets a little old. KD every year it gets a little old. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I'm as big of an NBA guy as there is. I'm having trouble watching the games. I'm enjoying watching the Suns fans and whatever pills they're on.
They're showing them an 8K on the sideline.
First of all, Suns guy, did you watch that last night? Dude, he came straight from Lollapalooza or Coachella or Burning Man. What was he on? Roberto, you would know. What did he have in his system? That Suns fan with the bandana who was doing I'm flying after an 18-foot Jay Crowder bucket. What drug was he on? You would know.
I don't know, but it sounds like he was at Tipsy McStaggers. I don't know.
I tell you, I want whatever that kid was on. I've never enjoyed a sporting event half as much as that guy was enjoying last night. But the games, no one's watching. And I do wonder if what we wished for is blowing up in our face now.
Well, I want to know if people are going to be honest, because they asked for this, and they're not watching it.
I'm honest.
Yes, you'll be honest.
Up.
But I want to know,
I'm sorry.
Because, Mike, we had to hear about, this is such a great story. The Hawks, they haven't won a championship in forever, and the Bucks since 71. The Suns have never done it. New blood, fresh blood. This is what we've always wanted, not the same old LeBron, the same old Steph Curry. But you're not supporting this. You're not watching. You don't give a damn about it. You're a hypocrite. I know people will own that.
No, I'll own it because I love basketball and I'm fine watching stars. I prefer when it's kind of star versus, David Goliath routine. But this series, Giannis is awesome, but the rest of the Bucks are bombs.
And by the way, he did this to himself. We talk about, what fans say they want. If the star stays, he can do it, right? If you just stay loyal. Hey, let's check in on Chris Middleton. Let's check in on Drew Holiday. Hey, if you just stay, Milwaukee will support you. Yeah, a lot of support last night.
Paying $70 million to Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton.
But Giannis signed up. He said, I'm going to be a Buck. Well, here you go. You get everything you signed up for, buddy. Have fun with that.
So I want to know, I mean, did we miscalculate here? Would this, like, look, the way I think about it, I texted you last night. I go, Kevin Durant's toe
is on your left.
has given Chris Paul a penalty.
Avenue.
If the Nets make this, look, Kevin Durant hits that 3. That was a 2 because there was an inch of his foot on the line.
Thanks. It was too big.